More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. Today's video is kind of a chatty holiday look. Get ready with me because I have a boozy brunch that I am about to head off to. So I thought that I would do this look and we would just kind of chat about Christmas and some things. So if you're interested in this type of video and you want to see how I created this look, hit that subscribe button and here we go. Okay, so my hair is up. I have curled my hair. I was trying to pin that little piece back, but I don't think it really wants to. And today I am going to a friend's house for a holiday brunch. It's actually called a boozy brunch. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to start by priming my skin with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is by Fenty Beauty. I have to open it up because I've actually used a good bit of it. I actually really like it. It's kind of a thicker primer, but I'm finding that I am liking it. So I'm just going to put it on the skin. The foundation that I am using is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation, and I'm going to apply that with my Flower Beauty sponge. So going back to what I was saying is, yeah, I am going to a friend's house for a brunch. It's called a boozy brunch. They have it every year and it is great. It is so fun. I'm really excited about it because my friend is he's a great cook. So it is going to be a lot of fun. I may afterwards go work out. Depends on how boozy I get. I don't really drink a whole lot since I had my gastric sleeve surgery. That's not really something I do a lot of anymore. Main reason because I cannot eat and drink at the same time. And clearly I love food or I probably would not have had to have that surgery. So I probably will not drink that much. So I may get a workout in. The boyfriend is hunting. So we live in the South and deer hunting is a big deal. I'm sorry if some of you disagree with that, but so he is gone hunting, so I'm actually home alone for the next few days. I don't mean to say home alone in the sense, and when this goes up I will no longer be home alone, so no safety issues there. But I actually am not home alone because I live with an 80-pound dog. So when you live with an 80-pound dog, which he was in here, I don't know where he went, you were never really home alone. So one of the things about this foundation, you can see it has that that oil in it, which makes it look like this on the skin, but it is such a good, it wears so good. So what I'm going to do and what I like to do is give it a couple of minutes to kind of sit on my skin and kind of sink in. So that is what I'm going to do now before I conceal and powder it. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to run get me something to drink and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got my trusty Yeti cup there. So I have a little too much going on here. It's still, as you can see, a little shiny, but y'all, this foundation, it just really works. So I forgot my brushes. Let me go get my brushes. So I think I have everything now. I may not. I was just kind of looking around my face to see what I needed to conceal around my face, and I'm just going to, this is the Kat Von D, what is this called? The Lock-It Concealer. I've really been loving this for just kind of concealing, spot concealing around my face. And I just put it there because that's where I have a little more redness. A little right there. So yeah, I'm going to the boozy brunch. May work out after, may take a nap after. I've been doing bad about that. Not taking a nap, I believe in naps, but pushing my workouts off, which is not good. I'm going to conceal under my eyes with the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. But it just kind of depends on how long I'm going to be there. One thing I definitely am doing, I was just looking at my hair kind of when I took that little break to let the foundation sit a second. And I see a lot of flakes going on up here. You'll probably see it too. This is 8th day hair. So today is hair washing day. I will come back from the party and wash it. And what I've gotten to where I like to do is wash it and let it dry a good bit and then kind of hit it with the hair dryer at the very end. And then I like to flat iron it. And I do that to kind of get all the frizz and stuff out. And then I go in tomorrow and we'll curl it. And I find that it just looks better like that. So that's kind of been what I've been doing with my hair lately. Okay, now I am going to set my face. And I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And this is what I'm going to use. Y'all, let me give you a little disclaimer about what happened with this powder yesterday. So I have this size. I have a lot of little small sizes, like really small sizes that you can't even hardly get your brush in. So I finished this size and I decided to refill it with like my small 100 point perks. And I was just, you know, bebopping along, filling it. And I dumped one in there and I was like, wait a minute, this color is darker. Well, it was the Glow powder. And it didn't say it was a Glow powder. So I got most of it out, but there's still like some remnants. My hair is falling down. There. There's still like a little bit of it in there. So, yeah, that is in there, but hey, we're just gonna work with it. And I may have actually discovered something great, because it may be a great thing to mix those two. I don't know, but yeah, so that's what happened. I am going to take my Laura Mercier. This is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfection powder. This is like a finishing powder, and I'm just gonna dust some of that on the skin. So yeah, that's the thing for today. Christmas shopping is done. I will probably watch some more YouTube videos today. I will probably, and we are going to bronze up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. Love this bronzer. Yesterday I made chocolate covered pretzels, which I had not made in a few years, and I kind of forgot. It took me a whole batch to remember exactly the easiest way to make them. So I was very much so out of practice, but I did do that. I watched a number of Christmas movies yesterday, and I have a few more that I kind of want to watch while Jeff is gone, because I'm not sure he would love them. But I have to watch things when he's gone, because we watch a lot of shows together. We're very into like binging shows together. Right now we're binging the 3rd season of Frontier, which we love. And yeah, so I have to come up with shows that are and then I'm going back in, y'all, with the Laura Mercier powder to just carve out some contour and set my under eye. So I have to watch shows that, you know, I can't keep watching Frontier without him. So I have to watch other shows. I am also very interested in starting the Romanovs on Prime. If anybody has watched that, let me know. I'm not sure exactly what I think about. I've kind of heard different things about it, so I don't know exactly. I have some dark under my eyes. Let's get that out. So yes, I'm not really exactly sure, you know, about that. I want to put a little bit of my Reserve Your Cabana under here to kind of just brighten. I feel like when you go to a party, you want your skin to look, well, I mean, you want everything to look good, let's be honest, but especially when you go to a party. The blush I am going to use is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. This is my first Charlotte Tilbury blush, and I am really enjoying it. I just got it recently, and I really can't stop using it. I think it's very, very, very pretty. I meant to put highlight on first, but oh well. The highlight that I'm going to use is in the Flower Beauty palette, and I'm going to use just this really light color. And I'm going to get my Wayne Goss brush and I mean, that highlight is intense. But I figured for a party, we could rock some pretty intense highlights. So I don't really know exactly what I think about this palette. It's kind of been on the chopping block, if I'm going to keep it or get rid of it. But right now I'm keeping it. I do have a declutter probably coming in January. I have kept a running bag of products that if I use them for a little while and I decide, hey, I don't really love this, I put them in that bag. And so I have kind of like a running bag going, and this did not go in the running bag. So I'm still on the fence about it, but I just don't know exactly how I feel. I'm looking in my mirror here about this highlight. I feel like it's either too extreme or it's not enough. I don't know. Maybe if I put a little bit of blush on top. Yeah, I just don't know what I think about it. I'm going to pop off camera and do my brows, and I'll be right back to do the eyes. Okay, I'm back, and the only thing I did for my brows is I just put the Glossier Boy Brow, ran that through them. I'm starting with a MAC paint pot in the shade Groundwork. Mine has kind of seen better days, but I've kind of been on the fence. Do I get rid of this one and get another one? But it's still working, so I'm going to, I mean, it's a little dried up. It's definitely not as creamy as my other ones, but I'm making it work. So I just am going with it. So I'm just kind of putting this, starting low, close to the lash line, and really blending it out. This is a Real Techniques. What is this? This is a crease prep brush. It's kind of dense. I think it works better with this because it is so kind of dried up. You need something a little bit more like that. So yeah, so shopping, Christmas shopping is done. Wrapping is done. I'm literally to the point to where I'm like, I refuse to buy anything else for anybody because I'm not wrapping anything else. So yeah, this last week is just going to be about relaxation, Christmas parties, spending time with friends before Christmas gets here, and you really, you know, spend most of your time with family. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on this next week. I hope to get this up. I hope that this gets up on Wednesday. I am filming this on Sunday, and I plan to edit it either before or after the boozy brunch. and I guess you'll know from the edits maybe how boozy I got. So yeah, so that is the just kind of base for the look. Next, I'm going into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And for those of you who have been watching me for a while, you know I don't care that much for this palette. But this color right here, I just need a neutral brown shade to kind of go on top of this, and I'm going in with that shade Milk Chocolate. And this is a firm blender brush. This is the E44, and I'm just going to place that and take it up. But we're starting on the mobile lid and going up. And in an effort to kind of blend that out, I'm going to take a Wayne Goss brush and just do some blending. But this is the way I like to do. I like for everything to kind of be done before this last week, because I don't like to be frantic. I really like, and I did pretty good with getting my shopping done, I would say, before December, because that's just kind of what I like to do. Okay, now I'm going to take that same color. Let me find my brush that I'm looking for. This is a Morphe M507, and I am just going to take that milk chocolate, dab it off, and this is going to go under the lower lash line to really kind of smoke that out. It's a fluffier brush. Because I kind of want this to go lower than just say what a pencil brush would do. And that's why I knew I was doing this. That's why I didn't really get too upset about the black being under my eye, because I think it kind of adds to the smokiness, you know, not so precise look that I've got going on. Okay, now I'm going to take a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ritz. I've said this before, that this is just like, it almost looks like you're placing something on your eye that makes it look wet. So I'm just dabbing it with my finger to give it kind of a wet look. And this has kind of been my go-to look lately. So for Christmas time, you know, I'm in a professional job setting. I don't wear Christmas jewelry. I wear Christmas like graphic t-shirts on the weekends, but like I can't wear that during the week. I don't wear Christmas jewelry. I don't wear Christmas necklaces or Christmas earrings or anything like that. So what I do is the entire month of December, I wear a red lip. So my biggest thing throughout the December is picking out which red lip I'm going to wear that day. So that's kind of the big deal. So this is where I normally would stop, but since it's a party, I'm going in with, this is the Bad Habit Cult, is it Cult Mania? Just Cult? No, it is Cult Mania palette. This is the dupe for the Pat McGrath Mothership 5, which actually I have too. If you would like a comparison of this one with that one, let me know. But I'm going to go in right here with this kind of white shade. It's called Frenzy. And I'm putting that on my finger, and it looks a little gold, but I'm just going to dab it on my lid to just give a little bit more kind of glisten. There is some fallout with that, but I just think since it's a brunch, and I got my wipe to wipe my hands off. Since it's a brunch, I just thought it would be fun, and I'm going to take the Wayne Goss and just kind of blend a little bit. But yeah, since it's a brunch, I thought I would just kind of add a little bit more. For my inner corner, I know I'm going through a lot of different products, but I didn't want to buy anything. I want to use what I have. And this is the e.l.f. Prism palette that I think I got free with an e.l.f. order. And this white shade right here is it's just a shimmery, very white shade that I like to use to pop in the inner corner to brighten it up. So yeah, that is the inner corner highlight. Now, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Eye Crayon to just do a very thin line across the top of the eyelid. And I'm going to grab a mirror and just very thin, nothing major. And I may have gotten a little bit thicker on this side than I wanted, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more over here to even it out. But the reason for doing this is strictly to make my lashes look longer. It's not for any other reason. So now I'm going to go off camera, curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so clothes is on, hair is done. I am looking here because I have clearly been sweating some. I'm looking here because my eye has been watering some. But yeah, I don't love the highlight. I have decided that I am going to get rid of the highlight. So this video helped me decide that. But now we're moving on to the lip. And I'm going to line my lips with the Laura Mercier lip liner in the shade True Red. I have some red on. So what I did while I was finishing getting dressed, I put on a red lip and I blotted it to kind of give me a base. So I normally don't do that, but for some reason I did it today. So now I'm going to go in with a lip liner. And today's red lip is going to be Russian Red by MAC. Okay, so yeah, this is the finished look. This is the look that I am going to be wearing today. I'm a little red right there. I don't know what's going on. But this is the look that I am going to be wearing today to my boozy brunch. I have on kind of a satin black shirt, and then I have on black joggers with actually a red stripe down the side. Maybe a little festive. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing and introducing yourself down below. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis, and I would love to get to know you. So as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.